Today's homework. That's what's title. It is on the back of today's notes. So we do the notes in front. Okay. Here you put the ordered pair for these. That's 80 and 15. Up here it's 60 and 40. We'll do A to B. Okay, we're going to do A to B. If we're going to do A to B, then we take 40 to 15, 40 to 15 over 60 to 80, 60 to 80. That gives you 25 over negative 20, which reduce can divide by 5 to 5 over negative 4. Unit rate is when you divide them to each other. So take a calculator, you divide 5, divide by 4, 5 divided by 4 equals to a negative 1.25 all over 1. That's the unit rate when you divide them. Okay, next one, rate of change. I'm just going to take the first two, or you know what, I'll do the middle two, because that's where most students don't do. If you do it right, no matter which two you choose, your answer will always be the same. Okay? It's not going to be any different. Okay, rate of change. Let's say this is A. Let's say this is A and this is B. I can do B to A. B to A is negative 15 minus, now remember, put this to a negative 12. Okay, to a negative 12. All over B to A. So 16 minus, looks awful. 16 minus 12. That gives me these two minus change into a plus. So these two negative change into a plus. So that gives me a negative 3 over 4 is my answer. It can't be reduced. Unit rate is when you divide negative 3 divided by 4. Get a calculator. If you don't know this by heart, 3 divided by 4 gives you 0.75, so unit rate is negative 0.75 divide all over 1. That's the unit rate. Okay, and we did these two in class. One of my class we didn't get to explain this unit rate. This is dollars and 2 weeks. So this is $5 for every 2 weeks. That's the meaning of your rate of change. Okay, your unit rate then, if it's $5 for every 2 weeks, the context is Manual saving money. So Manual is saving $5 for every 2 weeks. So if you know that, the unit rate then is $2. Manual is saving $2.50 for every 1 week, or just for every week if you want to write it like that. Okay, every 1 week is redundant. Okay, on the back, it's supposed to be both unit rate. Okay, find the rate of change for each problem, then find unit rate if it's different. Sometimes they're the same, so let's look at the first one. You can put any dots you want and no decimals. Remember, when you're choosing these, don't choose ones with decimal. I'm going to choose 235. Now it doesn't matter what you it doesn't matter which number you choose, as long as you do the math right, your answer will be correct. So I'm going to do A to B. This is my A point to B point. A to B, remember we always do the Y first. That's the one on top, 35 to 25, and 2 to 4. 2 to 4. That gives you 10 over -2. That gives you -5 over 1. Hey, the denominator's 1 are ready, so our unit rate is the same as our rate of change. Okay? This one here, I'm going to take 10 and 25. So if I take 10 and 25, I'm going to choose that. That doesn't matter which two you choose. Your answer will come out the same. I'm going to go to B to A. I'm going to go this way. B to A. Okay? So, B to A, then it's -98. 2 is a minus, -38. Oh, that changes this to a plus right here. Okay? And B to A is 25 to 10. Alrighty. You would actually end up subtracting these, because this is basically -98 add 38, which you end up subtracting, which leaves you 60 over negative, because the bigger number is negative. 15. Divide these by 5 to simplify. That gives me 14 over 3 negative. And that's your answer for this problem. Okay, this is the unit rate and the rate of change. This is the unit rate. Rate of change. This is called the rate of change. We want to find a unit rate where the denominator is 1. So use a calculator and divide that. 14 divide by 3. 4.666666. Oh, that's 4.67. Let's just round it. Okay, here we go. Caroline estimates she pays $19 to park in the downtown parking garage for 3 hours. So $19 for 3 hours. So $19, remember we had a thing here, the cost would be there. So the $19 is your Y, 3 hours is your X. Time is always at the bottom, which is the X. 3 hours for $19. And then 5 hours downtown. 5 hours for $25. Okay, you can find the rate of change from here. 25 minus 19. I'm going to instead of A to B, I'm going to do B to A. 25 minus 19 all over 5 minus 3. That gives me 6 over 2, or the rate of change is 3 over 1. Now 25 is the dollar amount, 19 is the dollar, so the difference is dollar amount. Bottom is time in hours. So this is hours. So $6 for every 2 hours. Oh, let me get rid of the calculator. Explain the unit rate. Well, the unit... Okay. Okay. Sorry. $3 for every hour. For every, oh my gosh, can't read this. Every hour. For every 1 hour. Explain your unit rate. Well, your unit rate is the same as your rate of change because it already has a denominator 1. So I can stop there. Because 3 divided by 1 is still 3 divided by 1. Not 3 divided by 3. But 3 divided by 1 is still just 3. Over 1. $3 in 1 hour. Okay, next one. Dulce is saving for a new video game. After saving for 2 weeks of her allowance, she saved $1.05. $105. Dulce saved $150 after 14 weeks. So remember, the dollar amount is always the Y. The other number is your X. So this is 150. And then remember, the dollar amount is your Y. The weeks is your X. So 14 and $1 and $100.50. Okay, so finding the rate of change. 150 to 1A to B, or B to A. I'm going to do B to A. So that's 150 minus 105, and B to A, 14 minus 2, that's 45 over 12. Reduce, divide by 3, 9 over 4. Okay, explain what it means. Well, these 100, 150 are dollars amount, 2 and 14 are weeks. So this is $9 for every 4 weeks. She saved $9 for every 4 weeks. Unit rate is this. You divide 9 divided by 4. 9 divided by 4 equals 2.25 all over 1. So basically she saved $2.25 every week. Okay. Dulce saved $2.25. $2.25 every week. Okay, here, find the least common denominator, which is 6 in this case. 6, 6, and don't forget to multiply it times 6 here. Cross that out, gives you 4 parentheses n plus 1 plus 36 equal, cross that out, becomes a 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Four parentheses n plus 1 negative 32, distribute for n plus 4. Remember, there's many ways to do these problems. And then negative 9. Okay, remember, infinite solution is when it's like 5 equals to 5. In this case, we got negative 12. Negative 12 has to equal to negative 12 in order for the graph to work. In order for this problem to work. So I can make this anything I want, just make the other x the same. Let's say I make it 115x. Well, right here, I have to make that 115x too, just like the one that is here. Minus 12 equals, so I need to make minus 12 on this side too. A negative 12, that's a missing number. So minus 105x gives you 0. Negative 12 equals to negative 12 also. And that's infinite solution.